Welcome race fans here to the Bristol Motor Speedway as we are getting ready for NASCAR Xfinity Series racing here from Thunder Valley, race number 8 of 35 for the 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. I'm Ed Burton here in the broadcast booth here to give you coverage of the Xfinity 300 for a 40-lap race here at Bristol. We have 40 cars lined up on pit road, all hoping to go to victory lane here today in what could be a big opportunity race. There are not a lot of Cup guys in today's race, a lot of young guys in the field trying to get something here today at Bristol, as the Cup drivers are not really in the field today. Guys like Ty Dillon and rookie Cole Custer make up your front row for today's race. On the run number 2, we have the number 11 of Eric Jones, 6 in points, alongside the 33 of Austin Dillon. Pretty much the only Cup regular inside the top 10. Making up row number 3, you have Darrell Wallace Jr. in that number 6, alongside the 20 of Matt Tiff, driving for Joe Gibbs Racing. And then you got Brandon Jones, Ryan Truex, Alex Bowman, and Josh Berry making up your top 10. Like we said, this will be a 40-lap race, and anybody in this top 10 could go to victory lane, as there are a lot of good cars this weekend. Ty Dillon on the pole is your current point leader, but he has yet to go to victory lane in 2016. He was fast in practice. Obviously, he's fast because he won qualifying, but can he keep that West Coast Chevrolet up front and take home his second career win in his first win of 2016? And how about rookie Cole Custer on the outside of the front row, his best starting spot of the year in that 0-0, replacing the 2014 champion Chase Elliott. Let's see what he can do today, as he is right now 12th in points. Custer has yet to get a top 10 finish in this season so far. Another thing we want to talk about before we go green, the All-Star race will be coming up very soon. If you have yet to vote for your favorite Xfinity driver to make the All-Star race, make sure you go into one of my previous videos on this channel and vote for your driver. Same with the Cup Series and the Truck Series. It should be a fun day here at Bristol. A lot of beating and banging, nose-to-nose racing here at Bristol. A little bit of trading pain. Should be a fun one to watch as we get ready for the 8th race of the year. Before we take you green, let's send you down trackside so we can get into those famous words in all of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
Down below, your starting grid for today's race will scroll across your screen down below. Ty Dillon and Cole Custer, your front row. Who will go to victory lane here today at Bristol? We'll find out later on. Field making their way onto the track. Ty Dillon and Cole Custer, your front row. Coming down here to the green flag. 2 drivers failed to qualify, Joey Gase in the 52 and Derek White in the 40. Making their way into turn number 3 and 4. Off turn number 4. The green flag is out. We're underway from Bristol. And heading down into turn number 1, Ty Dillon with the lead, but here comes that number 11 in the second place. That's Eric Jones in the number 11. Custer up high, Darrell Wallace Jr. now on the inside, trying to get third spot away as they make their way out of turn number 4. Dillon and Jones, your top 2 at the line as we stay green for the first lap in today's race, but we are under yellow already. The 90 of Tyler Young has turned it around here in turn number 1. And they will race back to the line. Also, forgot to mention that we will again have not double file restarts. We will have a green-white checker at the end of the race if needed. The caution came out for the 90 of Tyler Young. And let's go back and see what happened to the 90. And it appears he's going to get a little bit of help by the 51 of Jeremy Clements. And right here off turn number 4, Clements turns the 90 around. Tyler Young, one of your Rookie of the Year contenders. Now, Jeremy Clements and Ryan Sieg, 2 drivers who could have got in the top 20 on the starting grid, they did not get a clean lap in qualifying, so they had to start near the rear of the field. So tough break with those guys, but they have already moved up. Clements is now up into the 37th spot. He's actually dropped back a little bit. Right now, as we are now under yellow, Ty Dillon make up the top spot with Eric Jones and Cole Custer. Darrell Wallace and Brandon Jones, your top 5. Up in 6 now is Alex Bowman, Austin Dillon. Let's see, we have James Busher, Matt Tiff, and Josh Berry. Then you got the 42 of Justin Allgaier, Ryan Truex, Brendan Gaughan, Chris Busher, last weekend's winner at Texas, Daniel Suarez, John West Townley, Jeb Burton, Tyler Reddick making his Xfinity debut, Cole Witt and Ben Rhodes make up the top 20, Ross Chastain, John Hunter Nemechek making his Xfinity debut, Ryan Reed, Blake Cook, and Anthony Compton, they make up your top 25. And deeper through the field, Ryan Reed, Blake Cook, Michael Self, Kel Conley, Mason Mingus, Dylan Kwasniewski, and David Starr. That is your top 30. We'll be going back green about a lap or two. Let's take a break, and we will be right back to take you back to the green flag from Bristol. Going green this time around. The lights are out at the top of the pace car. Ty Dillon out in front of Eric Jones, Cole Custer, Darrell Wallace, and Brendan Jones, your top 5. All 40 cars are remaining on track. In fact, I take that back to 13. 13 is taking his car behind the wall. That is Carl Long. So he is done for the day. 39 cars remain on track, but Ty Dillon gets us back underway on lap number 8 of 40 here at Bristol. And he got a great restart in that number 3 car as well. Cole Custer on the back bumper, that number 11 of Eric Jones. Darrell Wallace Jr., Brandon Jones, your top 5. Alex Bowman, Austin Dillon, James Busher, Matt Tiff, and Berry, your top 10. Allgaier on the back bumper, that number 7 of Berry. Back here, the 22 of Tyler Reddick on the inside of Jeb Burton. There's a 28 of Cole Witt, Burton's teammate Ben Rhodes, and Kel Conley up the track, Anthony Compton, JJ Yaley, David Starr, and we are under yellow again. This time, it appears for the 89 of Morgan Shepherd. 89 of Morgan Shepherd was running 38th at the time, but he has now brought out the caution. That's Ty Dillon will once again be slowed down by the pace car, and he's going to actually go around some of the slower cars that's gotten, held up back here. Morgan Shepherd in the way in that 89 car. I believe all these cars should be on the lead lap, so they should not go one lap down. Well, let's go back and take a look at what happened to the 89 that sent that 89 car around and gave him a little bit of right side damage. It looks like he's going to get turned again by the 51 of Jeremy Clements. That 51 much quicker than some of these guys ahead of him, and Clements is going to get in the back of that 89 of Shepherd. Sends him down to the inside, safer barrier, but no harm, no foul. Well, yeah, there is harm. I mean, he got damage. We had just gotten word now that the 97 of Dylan Kwasniewski has also taken his car behind the wall now in that 97 car. So Carl Long and Dylan Kwasniewski, 2 drivers with engine failures early in the race here at Bristol. The Baker Racing driver in that 97, he was going to restart in 29th place, blew up, and Carl Long also blew up into 13. So that will leave us now with 38 cars on the lead lap here at Bristol, being led by the 3 of Ty Dillon. Back live here at Bristol, going green this time by with about 25 to go. This time by for Ty Dillon. A win today would most likely put that number 3 car in the chase. Let's see, Ty Dillon, Eric Jones are both locked into the All-Star race. Cole Custer, he could use a win for both the All-Star race and the chase, as we're back underway now. And a pretty good jump by the 11 of Eric Jones. He looks to the inside of Ty Dillon off turn number 2. Couldn't make nothing happen. Let's see what he can do down here in turn number 3. Dillon does not want to leave that inside line open for that number 11 to get by. Cole Custer, Darrell Wallace, he was a battle back here. The 20 of Matt Tiff was on the inside. And are we on the yellow again? Or not? When they came off turn number 2, I kind of thought they were, as here's a battle for the 6th spot. The 33 of Austin Dillon has caught the 88 of Alex Bowman. But this is not an easy track to pass, and we're seeing it right now. I mean, Daniel Suarez, Chris Buescher started all the way back in 17th, and he's now worked his way up into 13th, trying to get 12th away from Brendan Gaughan. This track makes it a little bit hard for these guys to pass, as a 25 of Townley up the track at turn number 1 and 2. Ben Rhodes got by. Now here comes the 87 of John Hunter Nemechek. Ryan Reed in that 16. Chastain in the 4, there's his teammate Michael Self in that number 0. David Starr, Ryan Seegers, the 43 of Kel Conley, he's really dropped back. Started inside the top 20, he's now almost outside the top 30 in that 43 car. And now, as we have went a couple laps under green, Ty Dillon starting to drive away from the field in that 3 car. Eric Jones and Cole Custer, Wallace and Jones, they make up the top 5. Bowman, Dillon, James Buescher, Matt Tiff, and old trouble up ahead, the 90 of Tyler Young again. It looks like turning it around down here in turn number 3. Also involved the 15, that's Scott Riggs, making a return to NASCAR racing after a couple of years not in a car. Scott Riggs damaged in the 15 in the Rick Ware Racing injury, and Tyler Young has already brought out a caution today after he got turned by Jeremy Clements. And we just got word also that the 89 of Morgan Shepherd has taken his car behind the wall. No word on what has happened to the 89, but we are under yellow again here at Bristol. Well, the 51 of Jeremy Clements is not going to be the cause of this caution. The 70 of Derek Cope in the 70 car is going to turn the 15 of Scott Riggs into the inside wall, and the 15 is going to slide up the track right in front of Tyler Young. And there's Morgan Shepherd's damage. We saw him go behind the wall. It is because of this crash right here. Shepherd, Scott Riggs, and Tyler Young. Now we have about 15 laps remaining, or in fact 13 laps remaining here at Bristol. Now, if needed, we will go overtime to finish this race under green. You must be on the lead lap and running on track to be able to compete in the green-white checker. If you're 1 lap down, you will not be able to run after the scheduled distance, and you will be finishing in the spot you're running in. As we're back on the way, Ty Dillon, another great jump on the 11 of Eric Jones. Cole Custer, Darrell Wallace, and Brandon Jones, your top 5. Alex Bowman, Austin Dillon, James Buescher, Matt Tiff, and Justin Allgaier, that is your top 10. Josh Berry, Brendan Gaughan, now the 22 of Tyler Reddick on the inside of the 98 of Truex, and Cole Whitehigh off turn number 2. Here comes his teammate Jeb Burton on the inside lane in that number 26. There goes the 5 of Ben Rhodes by on the inside lane. Up ahead, Josh Berry on the inside of the 42 of Allgaier. Matt Tiff up ahead having a great run. He'll be running this car in a couple of races in 2016. James Buescher, solid year so far, that number 1 car. Austin Dillon, we expect a little bit more out of that number 33 car. Alex Bowman, Brendan Jones, Wallace, and Custer not letting that 11 car go, as we are under 10 to go at Bristol for Ty Dillon. Into turn number 3. His 3rd year in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. His older brother Austin won the championship back in 2013. Ty hoping to go full-time Cup racing by 2017, running 1 more full year in this series for these granddad Richard Childress with the RCR team. Mike Harmon, David Starr, Derek Cope, Kel Conley. We had 35 cars on track. Morgan Shepherd, Tyler Young, and Scott Riggs all took the cars behind the wall. Now, should we get a caution, right about now, that would maybe end the race. Under green, we will have at least one attempt at a green-white checker finish. And we are under yellow again. The 43 of Kel Conley in front of the 55 of Anthony Compton. And Compton may be caught one lap down. Wait, was that 17 of Ryan Ellis? Is now one lap down in that 17 car. As Compton and now Derek Cope have took their cars behind the wall. The 17, there's Ryan Ellis sitting on pit road damage in the 17. So both of the Rick Ward Racing entries damaged here at Bristol. And this will most likely end the race. But we will go overtime. And off turn number 4, the 55 of Anthony Compton is going to get turned by the 39 of Ryan Sieg. And down into the 17 of Ryan Ellis, the 43 of Kel Conley, 70 of Derek Cope. There's Ellis parked on the inside wall, not able to refire his car, and he is teleported to pit road. There's a 3 of Ty Dillon, 11 of Eric Jones. So we will have at least around 31 to 32 cars on this next and final restart. So that's what brought out the caution. And now, as they are running right now, Derek Cope, Anthony Compton, and Ryan Ellis are out of the race. We have 32 cars shown on the lead lap. So, if we do not go green and this race would end right here, we will only have 32 cars running on the green-white checker we're about to do. And are we going to go green? No, we're not. So we will have one more attempt at a green-white checker. We will have more if needed, but we will have at least one. Now, Ty Dillon would get the win, but it's not official yet, though. By no means. So this will be your running order when we go back green in just a couple of moments here at Bristol. Alright, we are going green one more time. This is the first attempt at a green-white checker finish. Should we take the white flag, the race will end under yellow or green. Doesn't really matter, as they will race back to the line. Ty Dillon and Eric Jones, your front row, will back underway. 2 laps remaining at Bristol. And now what this restart will do, cars lined up on the inside lane will have a big advantage. Off turn number 2, Cole Custer in the second, bringing the number 2 of Brandon Jones with them. And Eric Jones to be outside the top 5 in 1 lap, as they take the white flag for Ty Dillon, Cole Custer, Jones, Eric Jones, and Austin Dillon, Matt Tiff, Brendan Gaughan, Darrell Wallace, Alex Bowman, Ryan Truex off turn number 4. Ty Dillon picks up the win at Bristol. His second career win, and the win that he pretty much needed to put that number 3 West Coast Chevrolet in the 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series chase. He becomes the 3rd Xfinity winner in 2016, joining Chris Buescher and Eric Jones. And how about the runner-up finish by Cole Custer? 2nd place, a career best for the 00 of Cole Custer. Same with Brandon Jones, a podium finish. Also, Eric Jones and Austin Dillon will be getting top 5 finishes. Matt Tiff, Brendan Gaughan, Darrell Wallace, Ryan Truex, and Alex Bowman, your top 10. We saw a little bit of race, but still a pretty good race overall. Tomorrow, the NASCAR Spring Up Series, the Food City 500. Live from Bristol will be tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Until next time, we'll see you next weekend. Next we'll be at the Richmond International Raceway and then Talladega. So some good racing coming up. We had Martinsville, a short track. Then we had a high bank race at Texas. And we have more short tracks at Bristol and Richmond, and then we got the big old Talladega. So that is the upcoming schedule right now. Tomorrow, the NASCAR Spring Up Series will be racing right here tomorrow. So that is all here for right now, and we will see you next weekend at Richmond for race number 9 of the 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series. On your screen now, you'll see your official results and points after today's race at Bristol. Goodbye, everyone.